Gold One Mine says decision to suspend operations is aimed at ensuring safety, and some is still willing to meet with employer regarding Rea Vaya strike. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. Gold One Mine says its decision to suspend operations at its Izulini mine on Gauteng's Waste Rand is aimed at ensuring the safety and security of employees and assets. This amid rising intimidation and tension within the national mining sector. The company fired 1,400 workers after a week-long wildcat strike. Spokesperson Grant Stewart says the employees of a total workforce of about 1,900 had undergone an appeal process and had lost. Yesterday, the Chamber of Mines told mining companies they would have to find their own individual solutions to a wave of unprotected strike that had stopped production. This after the Chamber's attempt at mediated proposals failed. Part of a shaft of the Bokoni Platter mine near Burgersfort in Limpopo has been set on fire by striking mine workers. Mine equipment has also been damaged. Several workers have been arrested after thousands of workers started pelting police with stones near the entrance of the mine. Workers downed tools more than 2 weeks ago. They are demanding a 16,500 rand salary. The SABC's reporter Witness Tiba reports.
A group of workers who are being suspected of burning the Brakfontein shaft are now gathered at the top of the nearby hill. Thus far, the workers have outnumbered the riot police who have been deployed to monitor the situation. Miners have now divided themselves into two groups along the road leading to the mine. Several employees have been arrested since the standoff began in the early hours. Mine operation has been halted. I am Witness Tiba, SABC News, Bokoni Platinum Mine in Burgersfort.
Representatives of Municipal Workers Union SAMU say they are still willing to meet with the employer regarding the Rea Vaya strike. The union says it has not had an opportunity to discuss the issues that it once resolved with the employer. However, the company that runs Rea Vaya bus system, Trans, says it is not open to negotiation following a wage deal signed a year ago. Over 200 Rea Vaya bus drivers have embarked on an unprotected strike. They are demanding salary equalization. Thousands of commuters have been left stranded since the strike began yesterday. SAMU chairperson Dion Makuru.
The strike today is continuing. The only problem which we are facing now for the employer, instead of them to come to the table and deal with issues, they make an urgent application to the Labour Court to interdict the strike, which the matter is sitting tomorrow. No, since we started strike yesterday, the employer never approached us. We are just surprised when they are approaching the court.
And political analyst with the Democracy Development Program's Fiso Kunyana says political tensions in KwaZulu-Natal. He's reacting to an incident outside the Nduzu Magistrate Court north of Durban yesterday when NFP leader allegedly shot dead an IFP supporter, Siad Lamini. Supporters of the two parties were attending the court case of NFP leader Bungu Gwala and his two co-accused when the shooting took place. Kunyana says the violence within and between parties stems from power struggles.
We are going back to the old KwaZulu-Natal where there were political violence. Political parties that we have are no longer pushing for the emancipation of the poor people. But what they are doing now, it's more like a war for power and control. Everybody wants to be in power. Now, when they see their colleagues that so-and-so is getting popular, obviously they resort to a permanent termination of their colleagues and comrades, which is very appalling, compromising the pillars of democracy and the democracy that we fought for.